Well, I have to say that as somebody who's been working in this field for over 30 years, in the late 1970s and early 1980s, if you had asked a U.S. policymaker what the impact of lower oil prices were, there was only one answer. It's good for the U.S. economy, it's good for the global economy. We're now in a slightly different position where it's more complicated because we're generating so much, we're producers, we're producing more than we're importing. So there's a question of net, what is the impact on the U.S. economy? We have many more consumers of energy than we have producers in terms of the macroeconomic impact in the United States. Lower energy prices will lead to a stronger economy. It may cause some stretching out of some domestic development plans. I don't see dramatic shifts yet, but we have finite energy resources. I'm confident that we're going to continue to see very robust development of U.S. energy resources in the range of prices that we're seeing on the horizon right now. I think in terms of the global impact, obviously there's a disparate impact on producers and consumers. And I think for producing countries, there will be stress on budgets that have been exclusively dependent on oil revenues for their budgets. That has kind of two sides to it. There are some countries where because of geopolitical risks, and that may make them more amenable to some cooperation and policies that lead to a safer global geopolitical environment. For developing countries, that are at risk of seeing some shortfall in their revenues, I think it's another reminder that they need to diversify their economies, that an economy can't be based just on one commodity and one set of price movements. I think to some extent the impact on the developing countries will be mediated by the dollar pricing of oil.